What's up, guys? This your guy. This your boy Eggroll. I have decided to do this, try to do this YouTube thing. It is currently January the 8th. This session here I played. It was a home game. It was a while back. It was a few months ago that I recorded all these, and I still kind of got some of the hands in my head, and we'll just kind of talk through them, what I can remember, and I'll leave some of the table talk volume up some. That way, if I stop talking, it can there'll still be something playing there. Y'all can kind of see what's going on and at the table. It was a fun game. We didn't do too well. I'll go ahead and spoil the ending here. We ended up down a little bit, about 400 in this one, but it wasn't too bad. Next time I go, it's probably going to be a while. This is a real early game in the mornings at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to try to do another vlog after this, and we may do a little bit of stuff with my job and stuff. I get to travel around the southeast a good bit and with my job, and we're going to try to see if we can get footage from other places. That's the goal here. So there may be a little bit of truck driving stuff on the road. So, but anyway, let's get into it. This first hand we got Jack 8, and it got a few limpers and it limps around. I flopped me a top pair here. Ain't got much. I kind of throw a little bet out there to see where we're at, and we are good. Everybody folds, it looks like. I didn't take any notes in this, by the way, so y'all just bear with me. This next hand we got a 7 suited, and I believe we are under the gun. I'll make it 6 to go. Looks like we get 2 callers here. The flop comes out 8-9-9 with no club, or no spades, excuse me. 12. No spades there, yeah. So we're just going to try to c-bet here and see what we can do. I don't think, looking back, I don't think we need to be c-betting on this board. We probably need to be checking out of position a lot of time, and see where everybody else is at.
Yeah, that's right.
When the turn comes out, a queen here. Let's see what I decide to do. I can't remember quite exactly. I want to say I check here. Yep. We check, and it comes around and checks around. The river's a 6 of spades. We do not improve. If anybody throws a bet out there, we're just going to probably fold here, I would think.
Check.
But I think it checks around, and we end up mucking. I believe somebody had a pair. Yep, there it goes. $75 bet on the river.
Okay.
It's a pretty good size bet here, so pretty sure we're not good. The guy to my right's he's a decent player, but we move on to the next one here. This next one we got 3-4 offsuit. This one's kind of interesting. I remember this hand. I make it 6. I'm just getting in there trying to mix it up and see how frisky everybody is. I'm gambling a little bit in this one. But the flop comes out. We flop bottom 2 pairs. Pretty good flop for us. We decided to bet out. This guy on my left, he's the one, he calls pretty quickly. I immediately think he's got a little bit of this board here. When the deuce comes out, I decide the continuation bet, and if I get any callers here, I'm probably going to slow down on the river, and that's what I end up doing. I believe when believe the jack's gonna offsuit jack's gonna come on the river here, the guy to my right ends up calling as well.
Check.
And when the jack come out here, I check. I do slow down. He throws the bet right in front of me like this. This is what kind of enticed me more to fold. Yeah, this is going to entice me more to fold here, especially when he bets out for 45, and I want to say the guy to the right here is going to re-raise.
What the fuck?
No, he just smooth called. That's what it was. So when he smooth calls there, I just think I'm no good here. I just think I'm no good. I think one of them's got ace jack or a 5. Just easily got a 5. Someone's got a 5 here, and or ace jack. But I end up folding. Is what ends up happening. I verbally say fold, so I can show my hand at the end here. And he ends up turning over like jack 3, jack 4.
Look at that fold.
Something like that. And I want to say the guy to my right took this pot down. But the next one we get ace jack offsuit. And we are in the big blind with a $6 straddle, it looks like. Or a raise. He could have raised. I think he raised. But I make it, looks like 35, 40. Make it $40 to go. I want to say he made it 6. I made it 40. That's correct. And I feel like, because most of these guys are pretty loose players. They like to get in there and gamble. And
how much you get it?
We end up taking that one down. We move on to the next one here. Nice to pick up some dead money with that hand there. This next one we got ace 7 suited. We make it $10 to go. Guy re-raises here. Probably should be leaning on the side of caution here, but I elect to see a flop. And the flop come out. We flop us a pair and a backdoor flush draw, I believe, or no, front door flush. No. Yeah, this hand here went pretty quick. I was good. He had king jack, I believe, on that hand, and we take down that little pot, I believe. Yep, it was a nice little pot to take down there. Sure was. I'm just gonna kind of let these hands play through now. I want to say there is a pretty interesting. I take that back. There's an interesting hand right here, I believe, with ace king coming up. I'm in the big blind. We got a guy makes it $10. We got 2 callers, gets around to me. I make it 50, and we take it down. Nice to take one down with ace king right there. This one here, I decided to gamble a little with queen 9 suited.
What is it?
The guy across the table there, he gets pretty frisky. I end up getting real lucky on this one. But I make it 30, and he ends up shoving all in for like another. It wasn't much more, I don't think. And then I re-raised him or something. I can't really see what's going on his side, but we ended up getting all in pre-flop here. And I asked him if he wants to run it twice. He was like, no, I don't know what that is. And I try to explain it and whatnot. And there's some confusion there. But
you want to run it twice?
It doesn't matter to me usually either way. But we end up turning a flush on him and getting pretty lucky here and holding up. So worked out in our favor this one time.
Did you say yes pre-flop?
But yeah, guys, I do want to try to get this vlog going and try to post something every week. Well, we'll say at least every 2 weeks. I'll try to post a short a couple times a week is my goal on shorts. I've been doing pretty good here the last few days, posting shorts about being at the $1 million heater this year. It was pretty fun. I went down there and played the first the double bag. I think it's called the double bag bonus tournament, whatever. It's $1 million guaranteed tournament. It's $400 buy-in. We ended up busting that in a flipping situation with ace king. against pocket jacks. We do not improve, and we have to. We end up busting, and I'm not made of money, so can't just
Did you bet that on purpose?
can't just fire $400 bullets left and right. But we did bring some extra to go play cash games with, and we did pretty good that first day. And not so. We ended up about 600 total on the day, including the loss in the tournament, and then getting back.
I got 50 something left behind.
Getting back, coming back Saturday. I didn't go Friday. Come back Saturday, and we go to Harris Casino down there, and it just did not go well. It was a nightmare, somewhat of a nightmare, but it wasn't bad. Stuff like this is gonna happen I ended up having a bad situation, had to call the floor and whatnot, and I'm not gonna really say nothing about it much, but they ruled in his favor, and I've asked a few guys about it, and it's about 50-50 on I was in the right or he was in the wrong, but I think he was trying to angle shoot just a little bit, but it's okay. He had the best hand both times. It's not like the outcome would have been any different. So the first one was just a bad spot to pick a bluff, and the second time was a good. It was just a good cooler hand for him. He had the guy had been straddling left and right, and he was raising every hand if nobody raised, and he raised this time. He straddled this time. I raised with King Jack suited, and it gets over to him, and he makes it like I make it like 40 something on the straddle, and he makes it like 150. And I end up making the call floating just to see if I flop anything here. I think I'm good most of the time with the situation that went down there. And
was
just
it a straddle or a raise?
The whole thing was it was weird because the flop come King Jack high.
You all in?
I end up shoving all in because I think he's gonna call with just ace king, anything like that. I shove it all in. He calls. He flips his hand. He does not initially say call. He flips his hand over in the middle of the table towards the dealer. It doesn't touch anything or nothing like that, and
ace queen.
It goes back to. It goes back to the floor. We call the floor, and they rule in his favor. He had pocket kings. He would have won anyway, and but that's poker. Sometimes he ends up winning the pot, which is fine. It's not that big a deal. Cooler hand. That stuff happens. We know that, and it just is what it is. I know this has been kind of boring to some people. It's been boring to me because I am not good at trying to flow in with the music here and all that or whatever. But at least we got something out there, and we're posting it. So this is going to be probably the worst one ever. The first one's always the worst one, right? So we'll post this. I'm not going to edit it. It's going to be just completely raw all the way down. The only thing that's edited is all the different hands pieced together in this one. So I'm going to try to throw some kind of video in here at the end just to fill up the gap here, a little outro type thing. And we're just going to call this one done. It's not going to be good, the first one. We know that. So let's do it. I appreciate y'all watching. Everybody, please make sure y'all subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Like, comment on the videos, and hit the notification bell. Always got to hit the notification bell. Well, you know when I post something. Well, it was good. Finally got this first one done. You guys have a good one. Catch you later.
Yeah.